Hello, dears. As there is always so much written information that we have to go through, I do not want to bother you with even more written information. So I thought I'd make a short video this time because I think it's so important that we have a same understanding of some sociocratic points. And sociocracy is about, basically it's about the whole organization structure, but it's also about how to make decisions together. And this is at least a point, or that we need to have the same understanding for the moment. The rest will come later. And so I prepared a little video. I prepared something to explain it very easy, because it is very easy. The applications sometimes will be complex, but the understanding of it is very easy. And if you hear it once, and if we apply it once, you know exactly how it works. And if you know already how it works, it's a good thing to remember. So the most important points are that the decision-making, the sociocratic way, is it's very different from a basic democratic way. Because the basic democratic way, there's always a minority. They cannot really accept the decision that the majority made. They're always like losers. And this is always then an energy that is carried and felt in a project. And the difference in sociocracy is that we make our decisions, I prepare something, the consent way. And the consent means that we make decisions that everyone can accept. It's maybe not the preference of everyone, and not everybody can say, hey, hell yes, that's good, but at least everyone can accept it. And that's actually the most important thing about it. And how do we do that? We do that by making 4 rounds. First is the picture forming round. The second is the opinion round, the first opinion round. Then we have a second opinion round, and then we have a consent round. And we need, for this, we need a facilitator. The facilitator is taking notes, and it's something like the group memory, and it crafts the revise of the proposal. It's always taking notes about the different comments, about the opinions, and at the end we have a revised proposal to make a decision on. So the first round, as said, is the picture forming round. This is the round where all the informations that we need for making a decision have to be in place. With our team, this is what usually happens already in Notion. When there's a proposal, then we can ask the questions there, and there also are the answers. And if we are in the meeting in this first round, we just check if there are really all the informations, or if there are still any open questions that we need to be able to have an opinion and reflection on it. This is the first thing we assure. And if we think it's complete, we have all the informations, then we go into the first opinion round. And then we make a round and we share our perspectives and our opinions. And there's one after the other. There's no cross-talking allowed in these rounds. So it's very good to hear the different opinions. And then comes the second opinion round. This is my favorite. This is what I like most about this process, because the second opinion round, that is so interesting, because in the second round you have the chance to revise your own opinion, because you've heard from the others, you heard different considerations or different ideas about it, and more information, more experiences with that. And then you think, oh yeah, now I know that. And yeah, I can see now that this is maybe a better way to do it. And then you can change your opinion. And the facilitator is always taking notes and collecting all these ideas and opinions. And after the second round, we have, after this third round with the second opinion, we have a proposal on the table that is revised, and that's maybe a bit or a lot different from the original proposal. And then we can make a consent round. And here the difference to a regular team decision making in regular teams is that the team members are not asked, do you agree? They're asked, do you have any substantial objection to this proposal? That's a different approach. You will feel it. And then you can sense, no, I don't have any, no objection. Or you can say consent. Okay. And consent means then, oh, the decision is good enough for now and it's safe enough to try. And it's so good. And then we have a decision, and sometimes this goes really fast, and sometimes it takes a while. It depends on the complexity of the subject. And if there is really a substantial objection because somebody's feeling, oh, there's still something wrong in there, or there's one point I really cannot live with, I cannot agree on at all, then it's a good thing. Then there's maybe something we haven't considered yet, or we have forgotten about it. And then we go back to this point and look closer and see if we find a better solution together. Sometimes it happens that it's not possible. Then we take it with us to the next meeting, or we ask for help from other people, other circles, to find more clarity for this point. So it's actually quite easy. We make information round, the picture forming round, collect all the information, a one opinion round, a second opinion round, and then the consent round. And like this, we can make decisions quite effectively, quite easy. Everybody's heard, and everybody can accept it. And it fits very well for our organization, I think. Yeah, and using that and trying this with facilitation, we can strengthen our muscle of using all the group intelligence and experience to really make good decisions. Yeah, and yeah, I'm happy to try it out tomorrow with you, and let's see how it works for us. Okay, so that was it. Bye.